What's going on, guys? And welcome to Rabbit's Used Cars. You know, it's funny the things you hear as an adult that adults ask children. And I got asked this a lot when I was a kid. What'd you want to be when you grow up? It always tickles me, because, I want to be an astronaut, or I want to be the president of the United States, which is not a job I would want. Or I want to be this, or I want to be this, or I want to be a lawyer, or I want to be a doctor, I want to be whatever. And it tickles me because I got asked in a podcast, they asked, what did Rob Pitts want to be when he grew up, when he was a kid? And it's so funny that I haven't thought about it in a long time and realize how fortunate I am. And the first thing that pops in my head, I was aiming really high with this. I've always wanted to be a salesman. Always. And I know you're going to laugh when I say that. But only child. So I played a lot by myself as a kid. But I remember loving Hot Wheels cars. I had hundreds of those damn things. I kept them perfect. And I remember the kid across the street, we'd play cars. And he's running them into each other and, in the dirt and stuff. And I was really about to have a panic attack because the way he was treating his Hot Wheels. And you're like, Rob, what do you mean? That's what you do. Yeah, I was different. All of my Hot Wheels were pristine. I didn't keep them in the package like a weirdo. I played with them, drove them around, pushed them around, whatever the hell you want to call it. But I didn't run them into each other. I didn't want them scratched up. I didn't want anything like that. I always kept them clean. I remember I had a Rubbermaid tote, a plastic container. It was pretty big. I took some old beach towels and I would layer my cars in there and then layer towels to keep them from getting scratched up. So when I put them up, but I'd get them out and position them. And I had a desk. So in my room, in our first house, not the trailer, but in the first house, I had a built-in desk and I had a plug-in. So I would take all my cars and I would line them on this desk. Rows, perfect rows. You'd have some sitting sideways, and I'd take a cardboard box. I'd build a little something for the car to sit up on, and all this stuff. I'll never forget. I took my Light Bright. Google it, kids, if you don't know what it is. But it's basically a box with these little colored pegs, and it gave you templates to where you could make pictures and clowns and unicorns and rainbows and just all these different pictures with it. But I didn't like that. And so it was the background's just black anyway on it. So I would take the beats and I would spell out my car lot thing. And that was my lighted sign. And I had an old telephone and I would take calls and play car lot by myself because the kid across the street was a weirdo. And crazy ass. I think he's in jail now too, which is even funnier. But, and I remember being a very, very small child and using words that children didn't use, talking about trade-ins and talking about finance options. And I remember things like that. And it was so crazy. As a little kid, I don't know. Just, you sit back and you laugh when you think about it. This has been, 35 years ago. But it's you think about, calling somebody up. I remember as a kid playing car lot and telling someone they didn't have enough credit to pull it off. Things that normal 7-year-olds and 8-year-olds weren't doing. And moving my stock around, moving my cars around. And I remember that. And so it tickles me. So naturally when he asked this podcast, what did Rob Pitts want to be when he was a kid? So I wanted to be a salesman. So I guess mission accomplished. I don't want to get too uber motivational. Being a car salesman is not exactly finding the cure for cancer or anything. But I think at the end of the day, I get to do what makes me happy. Even when I was a kid, I loved it. I get to do that now. So follow your dreams. Who knows? You too may be selling used cars one day. Guys, we'll catch you next time at Rabbit's Used Cars.
Some of us don't grow out of Hot Wheels, Rob.
Yeah, we just gotta.
But you can still, but just act like you reach out there, I guess, and get them. Reach in there and grab, because you can, like this one and this one, because you can actually build and play with that one.
I'm just gonna play with the cars. That's right, kids. Come take a ride in the Naugahyde. Yeah, she may be leaking, or she may be drinking, but at least she ain't a smoking. Yeah, I said that wrong. That's right, kids. She's a little old. It may smoke a little, but at least she ain't a drinking. Sorry. Your credit app, we just can't pull it together. Do you have a cosigner? How about a family member? Dad got good credit? Mom? Grandma? I love these things.
What was the Light Bright song? Light Bright.
Light bright. It was really lame. Like, I remember a family member getting to me, and I'm thinking, like, what am I going to do with this? I'm like, now we have a lighted sign, because that's important when you're playing car lot. You have to have the sign. It was key. And I remember taking it all down and putting it back up. And it was like Pitt Chevrolet or Pitt's Used Cars. It was crazy. I mean, straight up legit. I played. Like, all lined up perfect, you know, all that stuff. You know, I'm playing with Kobe's Volkswagen stash because we didn't sell crappy cars in my car lot. No, I'm just kidding. I like Volkswagens too. Damn, Kobe, you got more toys than most kids.